Hi, this is Tom Jacobs, another video in the series about the end of the Mayan calendar. Today is October 27th. Tomorrow is the 28th when the Mayan calendar actually ends, and all of the overlapping cycles of it end on the same day. And, I've read different things and heard different people say different things about, well, it's the end of the calendar, well, then what? So this is a now what video. Well, what happens then when it ends? Some people say that another cycle begins, but from my perspective, channeling Ascended Masters, whom I trust, pretty deeply, they say don't worry about it because this whole basically 16 billion year cycle has been leading up to one particular point, which is the evolution of consciousness. So, basically now all the tools are available to evolve consciousness, to understand why you've created what you've created, why your soul has set out to experience what it has, to make peace with your creation and forgive everybody for what they've participated with in your various lives with you as the divine, creating experiences for you, the divine. So this whole process of the evolution of consciousness, understanding in what ways you are a powerful creator, but really in what ways you have always been a powerful creator. So tomorrow, that's it. The calendar's over. And everything we talk about is now this next phase. It's natural to ask what comes next. Well, from the perspective of the masters that I channel, what's next is adjusting to the experience of having access to the perspective of ourselves as divine creative beings. So nothing magical happens as of tomorrow or the next day. People are celebrating different places and people are meditating together and doing things, and that's wonderful. But it's an arrival point only because now all the tools are available, or as of tomorrow. I use the image of, think about the toolbox that you've been carrying around. Emotional, psychological, intellectual tools that you carry around with you. Well, now, if you really pay attention, you can find that you actually have access to, say, the bed of a pickup truck, which actually has 15 toolboxes in it, lined up. And they would be understandings, skills, experiences, insights, wisdom that you possess across time, meaning the other parts of you, other versions of your soul across time. So you have access to more tools is the point. But also the speed at which your energy of thought can move across time between different lives, because the partitions are gone, if you choose to cultivate this ability. For some people it's just coming. For me it's coming because I set the intention to adjust to this and to do what I can to understand it, because I have felt for quite a while that it's important for me to figure it out for my own healing, but then to turn around and be able to explain to other people what's possible or what is happening. So what comes next is getting used to operating yourself in conscious ways. Operating yourself as an energetic being existing across time, containing emotions across time, containing beliefs and thoughts across time, and learning to consciously work with it. So the fact that I'm doing this video series on the end of the Mayan calendar, as of tomorrow, these videos are going to change a little bit in tone, because it's not going to be about the end of the Mayan calendar. It's going to be about the beginning of something new. A new phase of conscious awareness of what's happening. Because not all of us are keyed into this, though we are experiencing what we need to experience. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to continue writing and channeling and publishing books that explain how to operate yourself in conscious ways. Each one of these videos could be much, much longer, if I were to take the time to give you tools and resources and insights that I've developed, learned from people, or learned from the Ascended Masters I channel, because each one of these topics is incredibly rich. But I want to give you, an introduction. I want to give you basically the minimum amount of info I can fit into a video that's under 15 minutes for YouTube, that gives you something to consider, a perspective to alter, and something to work with. Every single person is having something shift. For those of us who have, frankly, the luxury of self-reflection, we can really make some headway in evolving as beings by adapting to all this information. So what's next? What is it? What's next? What else? What's next? It's that you get grounded. Say it again. Get grounded and consciously choose to experience your life. Going forward, if you choose to open to this, all these perspectives I'm offering you, what you will find is you start to see things a little differently. What I'd love for you to do is to see in what ways you have created what you've experienced. This takes us into a conversation about soul, and the best explanation that I've come across is in the 4th channel book, A Conscious Revolution, that you can find at my site and also on Amazon and Kindle, where in the 4th of the 5 chapters, Jehudi goes into deep detail about how our past lives affect our present lives, and it explains what soul is. This teaching needs to get out, which is why I channeled the thing and published it. And why I'm doing these videos, in part to promote the channel books. It's not about selling them. It's about making sure that people know that this information is available, this incredibly potent and important information about the evolution of humanity, that it's available. So I encourage you to check those out. But he goes into detail about, the chapter is called Past Lives, Present Lives. And he explains first how those affect our present life, but then he goes into the fact that past lives essentially are our present life. Our present life is our past lives. How the themes that the soul sets out to experience are the same. So what I want in your, for you to experience is to be able to see the mark of soul in your life. And as far as being a creative being a sliver of divinity that has set out to experience being human and has created all manner of experiences, good and bad, to do that. So, yeah, so great. This is the end of this video. Happy end of the Mayan calendar, people. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing along. And stay tuned for more, and find me on the web at tdjacobs.com. Thanks.